Hello, and welcome to the vlog. Hi there, I'm Jim from Whatnot Adventures, and today we are in Augusta, Georgia. Down here, right next to the Augusta Canal and the 15th Street, and we're going to take a look at a bridge that has a connection with the RMS Titanic. I hope you find that kind of interesting. I sure do. So let's go along and see what we shall see. All right, this here is a section of the Augusta Canal down here in downtown Augusta. And this beautiful white bridge is known as the Butt Memorial Bridge. And it carries the 15th Street over the Augusta Canal. It is dedicated to Major Archibald Willingham Butt, born in Augusta and a victim of the sinking of the RMS Titanic. The bridge was erected in 1914 and dedicated by President William Howard Taft, a personal friend of Butt's. It is notable that the bridge was the first memorial erected to remember the Titanic disaster, and it stands today as the only memorial in Georgia dedicated to the disaster. The bridge is made of stone, featuring 4 pillars topped with bronze banded globes placed over electric lights. There are 4 lines with plaques adorn each side and the end of the bridge, while lights are strung from one end of the bridge to the other. A memorial plaque is located on the center of the bridge, dedicated to Butt's memory. Well, let's go take a look here a little closer at this magnificent bridge. I had no idea when I was doing some research that there was a connection between this bridge and the Titanic. But you never know. So here is one of those lines that I covered in the description of the bridge. And it has the seal of the state of Georgia, 1799. That's pretty cool. And here is a look at the canal as we start crossing over the bridge. And pan up here, these are the white pillars. And there's the globes. I believe those are eagles on top. There's the 2 on the other side. Now this is a picture, or actually a bronze plaque depicting Major Archibald William Butt. And this bridge was dedicated April the 14th, 1914. There's a lot of traffic on the bridge. I don't know if there's going to be a lot of road noise here, I believe. Well, not tied into the bridge, but on this side of the bridge is this little memorial. Let me see if I can read that. The sun's kind of in my eyes. Dennis Cahill by a deed of self-sacrifice such as all humanity claims, and counts among its jewels, hallowed this spot, and remember his name, worthy of such lasting memory as these rugged stones and this simple tablet can secure. For here he gave his life in what attempt to save from drowning a child, having no claim for his sacrifice, saved humanity in helplessness. And this was in July 29, 1902. Well, how wonderful is that? Wow. Very nice indeed. So this is the other side of the bridge, and it comes down the 15th Street there, and that ties right into the medical district downtown. But I want to give you a little bit more information about Archibald Willingham Butt as we cross back over. He was born September the 26th, 1865, and he passed April the 15th, 1912, and was an American Army officer, an aide to Presidents Theodore Roosevelt and William Howard Taft. After a few years as a newspaper reporter, he served 2 years as the first secretary of the American Embassy in Mexico. He was commissioned in the United States Volunteers in 1898 and served in the Quartermaster Corps during the Spanish-American War. After brief postings in Washington, D.C. and Cuba, he was appointed a military aide to Republican presidents, Roosevelt and Taft. He was a highly influential advisor on a wide range of topics to both men, and his writings are a major source of historical information on the presidencies. He died in the sinking of the British liner Titanic in 1912. Wow. I have passed over this bridge countless times and never knew the tie-in of the memorial back to the Titanic. You just never know. This is definitely one of those whatnots. My oh my. You really truly just don't know what you don't know. And that's why it's worth going out and exploring. That's why I always say, find this, that, and the other. The whatnots in our lives. We'll be surprised. All right, one last look here at the bridge. Those magnificent pillars. It's amazing. Let me go back out here and get an overall shot. That's pretty neat. Well, I hope you enjoyed our little visit here today at the Butt Memorial Bridge. Who knew? Really, who knew that it had a tie-in to the Titanic disaster? What an amazing little story. I hope you enjoyed it. Okay, folks, it's your turn, to go out and explore this, that, and the other, the whatnots in your life. And until next time, take care. Be safe. Bye.